Welcome back, everybody. Tim here, and again, we have another Patreon request for you today. This is Grange live from Daryl's house. Now, I'm pretty sure that everybody in the world who is into rock has heard Grange. Instant classic. I mean, you hear it, you recognize it. That riff has been copied so many times in so many songs. It's just cool. I have not heard this version of this song, so when I clicked on the link that my patron sent me and I saw this, I was like, this will be cool. I'm really excited to hear a new version of this. Now, this is actually quite a popular video, almost 7 million views, so I'm really hoping that this doesn't get blocked or taken down or anything like that. But whatever, that's just kind of the dangers that go along with this. But I am going to do this for you guys. Song's almost 8 minutes long. We're going to play it all the way through. We're going to talk about it at the end. As always, with these Patreon requests, it's going to be a one-part video for you guys today. So here we go. We're going to jump right on in. Here we go.
Rumors spread around in that Texas town, at that shack outside the Grange, you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home on the range. They got a lot of nice girls there. Oh yeah.
Oh, that tone. Goodness gracious, is that a fat sound? Classic. Ooh. I love this so much. This is just getting busy and getting down. cool as a cucumber over there. Wow, that tone is so chimey, so little gain. Wow.
Someone said, can I have a go at the guitar that you played? And I said, gee, the strings are so light. This is almost to the point of ridiculous. I used to believe the bluesmen of long, long ago played the heaviest strings possible, which was not actually the case. I did a show with B.B. King. I was, long, long ago, and B.B. and I shared a dressing room. And he just very courteously said, I'd like to play your guitar for once and you can play mine. And I jumped at the chance. I said, gee whiz, this is great. Well, he picked the guitar that I was walking out on stage with, and he said, these strings are a little heavy. And I said, well, is not the heavy strings the way you get that big sound? He said, well, my question to you is, why are you working so hard? Get some light gauge strings. And that was the turning point. At that time, B.B. was one of the first exponents of the first wave of light gauge strings, which was .008 on the high end. I went to .007. B.B. said, that's okay.
Maybe that's why BB's bends look so smooth. Holy smokes.
Can we do it again?
Yes, please, do it again. Oh.
Wow.
Right?
Can't get much better than that.
What a jam, man. And some cool insight there from Billy. I did not know he used that light of strings. I didn't know that. I mean, you figure standards, maybe 9s, 10s, something like that. Man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, I think, used super heavy gauge strings, but he does look like he's working for it. Man, so that's a cool little piece of insight there. Yeah, this Daryl guy, he's probably gonna go far. I think he's got a bright career ahead of him as well. It's totally sarcasm, obviously. This is so awesome, man. What an iconic song, right? So the first time I heard this song was on G3, and it was Joe Satriani, John Petrucci, and Steve Vai. And I'm like, man, that's kind of cool. But I remember at the time I was thinking, man, that sounds kind of like Big Bad Moon from Joe Satriani. Now, this song is way before that. But man, that solo, the way it comes in, And with that guitar tone, I don't know how there is so much power and oomph behind it. Like, you're hearing the pick on the strings, you're hearing the hand on the strings and on the bridge and the muting and stuff, not in a sloppy way, but in a way that you're like, man, that tone is just hot. And then when he's doing, those double stops, I remember when I heard that for the first time thinking like, man, that's so cool. And of course it's all through blues and it's all through rock. But this is like, every time I hear it, I like to think, that's like the original. And that's just because that's the first place I heard it. Man, all of that was just, man, there's just nothing like getting a bunch of talent in a room and just rocking out. There's nothing here that's over the top, out of this world complex. But it is over the top, out of this world fun. And it's just, let's get together and let's just groove and let's jam. And the drums too, like they were just holding it down. And man, that was awesome. Now, the third guitar player, didn't recognize him. I'm sure one of you knows who it is. But that guitar tone was awesome too, because it was like a much weaker guitar tone that you can't really hide behind. It's one of those cool tones that you have to do the work. You have to make the sound, like, and it's purely talent, and it's just the touch at that point when you're making it sound like that, because it doesn't naturally want to sustain. It doesn't want to bite really hard. It doesn't want to have those harmonics. And so when you squeeze that out, it's like, man, that's all on the guitar player. And it's just so, so good. Wow. That was a fantastic 7.5 something minutes. I forgot how cool of a groove that song was. Thank you so much for the recommendation for this. Thank you for the support. You guys, I love doing this. Like I said, and like I've said, I just love music. Music is always fun, and it's always so cool to just sit and listen and enjoy. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for all the feedback. Thank you to all my subscribers and those of you who are just regular watchers. Thank you for all the comments and the likes and just tons and tons of support, you guys. It seems like every single video I put out, I'm getting a lot of positive comments and a lot of feedback, a lot of suggestions, and I really, really do appreciate that, you guys. That's what makes me kind of want to keep doing this. Really doing it for you guys, and of course I get the bonus of just listening to a ton of music, which is always a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope to be seeing you in future videos. Rock on, everybody.